Hey, it's Agnes. Today I want to talk about the other woman, and it could be a man as well, the other man or the other woman. Now, many of you have been emailing and you are in situations where there is a third party. Someone that you love or someone you want to be with has got someone else in their lives as their love interest, or they've left you to go and be with them. And I know it is an extremely painful situation. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that because it seems to be a common thread at the moment. And I think if I can just shed a little bit of light on the beliefs and what goes on within the situation, it might help you a little bit. So if you are in a situation where there is a third party, where there is another woman, another man, getting in the middle of or being with your person or any of that stuff, excuse me, this is what has pre-paved that. Now, everything you think, feel, believe deeply is what you're getting. So if you've attracted a third person into this scenario that you are in, there are things operating in you because situations are you pushed out, feelings, thoughts, and beliefs. So you would have, I'm not saying all of these, but you would have some of these operating. 1, I'm second best. 2, I'm unworthy, I'm unlovable, I don't deserve, I'm not supported, I'm not secure. Okay? Or someone's more beautiful than me or more handsome than me. So you'd have some of those or a combination of those. So to focus your way out of these situations, you have to get to the place where those beliefs, thoughts, and feelings are no longer active in you and the state within you changes. So obviously the opposite would be I am loved, I am wanted, I am supported, I am worthy, I'm deserving, I am secure. So you have to activate that state more so than the state of all the opposites of those and being second best. Okay? There's a point where you have to take responsibility for what is in front of you. It didn't just happen out of thin air. Someone didn't just pick somebody over you because the other person's better than you. It's because your projection has pulled this in to your circle and the other person's acted it out, and you've ended up with that being part of the experience that you're experiencing right now. So lots of self-love, lots of doing those affirmations, disengaging from what they are doing, working on yourself, forgiving yourself for having attracted that because you didn't know any better at the time, or even if you knew better and you still did it, that you can, if it was created, it can be retracted through a change of state of consciousness, meaning what you are conscious of, okay? So just remember that nothing is permanent unless you keep doing the same thing over and over with your thoughts and your feelings and your beliefs. So yeah, writing and saying to yourself constantly, hundreds of times during the day, the new affirmations, and then going through and creating scenes where you imagine what it is that you want and you stop thinking about all that stuff that you don't want, because I know, many of you in those situations go over and over and over the scenarios, what you saw on Facebook, what you saw on Instagram, what you saw in the street, that people's families have rung you to tell you off, all this stuff, and you get really caught up in the drama of it all. So I want you to, if you want to have a life where there's real peace and love and understanding and where you feel totally supported and secure, withdraw your attention away from that. Now, I know that's not easy, but with practice you can do it. And keep doing your meditations on self-love. Keep doing the looking after yourself as best you can. Keep surrounding yourself with positive people. Do not keep telling the story to your friends. Stop talking about it. Stop going over it. If you're having a bad moment, just go to your room, go through a YouTube, and start to dismantle the feeling place of it. Because you can't keep talking about things you don't want and not get it, okay? So one of the main things people do, especially women, go to their friends and go over and over and over the scenario. So disengage from doing that and keep talking to your friends about what you want. That's a much more productive, energetic thing that if you put that out, then that's going to come back to you too. Okay, so lots of love to you. It's not a permanent situation. It can be changed. And you can become where you feel, I am first best. I am beautiful. I am loved. I am secure. Secure yourself within your own state of consciousness and secure that you are all those things. That you're loved, beautiful, wanted, supported, all those things. You've got to get it inside of you and resonate it out. Okay, hope that helps you a little bit more, and wishing you that you feel first best within your own self. Lots of love.